BlueCharge Video 2.
(2025) Andrew T12345 videos. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the BlueCharge Video 2. Welcome to the latest video of Andrew T12345. The latest information is right here. This video is the second BlueCharge video of Andrew T12345 and a sequel to the other BlueCharge video. Andrew T12345 Productions. Andrew Thompson's plans starting summer 2025. So, by the end of June 2025, the 2025 Provencio family reunion is going to happen at Oxnard College Park in Oxnard, but what's after that? Well, we will learn more about it later in the video. Now, let's find out what we can see in the future. So, in July 2025, what is Andrew Thompson going to do? Well, Andrew Thompson is for sure going to collect Sonic and Sanrio merch, and he is going to do that by getting his money and paying for it, whether it's online or at a store. But, what is Andrew Thompson going to do big event-wise? We still don't know yet, but we will find out later in the future. So, what are Andrew Thompson's plans for the 2025-2026 school year? So, the newer upcoming 2025-2026 school year is going to start in August 2025, which was exactly 10 years after Andrew Thompson started Triton Academy in Camarillo. How cool and interesting is that? So, Andrew Thompson has some plans for the 2025-2026 school year, and these plans are to make the 2025-2026 school year turn out better than the current 2024-2025 school year, which we are still in right now. So, we are still making our way to mid-2025 right now, but what will Andrew Thompson's plan for 2026 be? We will find out right now. So, Andrew Thompson's plan for 2026 is, Andrew Thompson is going to enjoy 2026, just like he was enjoying 2025 right now, but when January 1st, 2025 started, Andrew Thompson had made a mistake, by making someone in his household mad, and he pretty much ruined the rest of New Year's Eve 2024 and 2025. So, Andrew Thompson has a plan to prevent that. Andrew Thompson will be more aware of what he did wrong, so that does not happen again for New Year's Eve 2025 and 2026. That way, we can't start 2026 all new and fresh, much safer. So, starting May 2025, how is Andrew Thompson going to make the rest of 2025? We will find out by the end of this month, April 2025. But so far, 2025 has been a good year and a much better year than 2022, 2023 and 2024. So, how is Andrew Thompson going to keep it that way? So, Andrew Thompson is going to keep it that way, by not doing to stuff that was not the best decision in like 2022, 2023 and 2024. So, 2025 has been going so far so good. But how are we going to keep it that way? So, we are going to keep it that way by not making those slitter mistake, like in 2022 and 2023. So, how is Andrew Thompson going to make the rest of 2025, plus 2026, 2027, 2028 and 2029 great times? So, Andrew Thompson's plans is, Andrew Thompson is going to make the best out of the rest of the 2020s, especially that there was quite a bit of bad stuff, triggers and unexpected things. All of these unexpected things have been happening since March 13, 2020, when Ventura County had to be quarantined from COVID-19. Back then, that was just the beginning of the early 2020s, then there was some other unexpected thing that happened in 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024 and all the way to March 2025. A good note, Andrew Thompson is starting his future with the best head starts that he can possibly start with. So, these technically all started in January 2022, but there was some mistakes that got Andrew Thompson into other troubles, like getting F-bombed at, getting consequences and more. These happened in like 2022 and 2023, but Andrew Thompson was retracing them throughout 2024. And by January 2025, Andrew Thompson started learning his lesson, not to redo those mistakes. Now, as of April 2025, Andrew Thompson is having 2025 on a good note. So, the real fun should start next month, May 2025. Stuff that Andrew Thompson has learned in Dorothy Boswell School. So, throughout the 2024-2025 school year, Andrew Thompson has learned, in adulthood, there is going to be some really stupid and annoying people in life, like people who make stupid noises from all ages, no matter how old or young they are. So, Andrew Thompson has found out that adulthood is going to always have some really annoying and stupid people in life. So, Andrew Thompson has just most reasonably realized that not just post-secondary, but anywhere in the world that you go, during your adulthood, there is going to be some stupid and annoying people in life, no matter if it's your generation, younger than you or older than you. So, after Andrew Thompson has realized, Andrew Thompson is going to stay in post-secondary until 2027, when he graduates from post-secondary. So, how is Andrew Thompson going to make the rest of his post-secondary career great? Well, it's all going to start for the 2025-2026 school year. Andrew Thompson starts an all-new and fresh school year. By then, there is going to be some rearrangement in his classroom, and things will be a much better start off in the rest of his post-secondary career, after all of the thou bless from the 2023-2024 and 2024-2025 school years. So, what are Andrew Thompson's plans for collecting Dream Pop Culture merch in 2026 going to be like? So, we are currently in April 2025 right now, so we got about 9 months to figure that out. By December 2025, we should know what stuff we are getting in 2026. 2025 is going to give up so much dream pop culture merch, that it will be in a history of dream pop culture with Andrew T 12345. That will start 2026 with a great start. So far in May 2025, we already have some stuff that will start 2026 with a great start of dream pop culture merch collecting. So, how much more stuff is Andrew Thompson going to be collecting by October 2025? We will see in the next 7 months. Now, we know it's official, Andrew Thompson is going to be going back to Universal City Walk for his 20th birthday around November 2025 and December 2025. But we don't know for sure yet if it's going to be in November 2025 or December 2025. But we all remember the last time Andrew Thompson went to Universal City Walk, that was by the end of November 2024. Not only is Andrew Thompson thinking about going back to Universal City Walk for 2025, but he is also thinking about going back to Universal City Walk for 2026 as well, for his 21st birthday. So, it should be official that Andrew Thompson is going to Universal City Walk in 2024 and 2025 and 2026. Then by 2027 or 2028, Andrew Thompson wants to go to Sega of America. That's in California, and Andrew Thompson lives in California as well. So, if everything really got so much better starting May 2025, then thinking beyond, how would the 2030s look like? Well, in the 2020s, we have so much stuff from pop culture all the way to a pandemic that happened in the year 2020 called COVID-19. Man, the 2020s is a pretty big decade, similar like the 2000s, but the 2020s and 2000s have had completely different things that have happened in them, but they look identically similar in number-wise, but not the same. So, we are in May 2025, and we have seen so much from the 2020s. We seen stuff like Sonic the Hedgehog stuff, Tesla Cybertrucks, electric vehicles, Amazon Prime stuff, Prime drinks, 2020s music, social media, video games, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 1 and 2, Netflix, Paramount Plus, Disney Plus, YouTube, Blu-ray stuff and much more of that cool stuff that is popular in the 2020s. So, what are we going to start seeing starting 2026? We will find out by late 2025 early 2026. And if we see all of this stuff get more and more, then the 2030s should be a pretty cool decade of modern stuff.
Hey everyone, it is Andrew12345 here, and guess what? We are going to take a tour of my room, and just a note, this is the BlueCharge video 2. Alright, so the BlueCharge video 2 is, at this part, we're just going to take a tour of my room, see how my room looks like so far. So here's all my stuff, here's all my books, which are all my paperbacks and hardcovers. Here's all my Guinness World Records. Every single Guinness World Record book from 2019 all the way up to 2025. Here's all my Triton Academy yearbooks from the 2015-2016 school year all the way up to the 2022-2023 school year. And here's my high school certificate of graduation of completion. And this is what it looks like when you open it. See, I graduated on June 7th, 2023. I graduated from Triton Academy in Camarillo. Yes, I graduated. You guys all remember that graduation video I did when I yelled, "Jupiter!" I'll do that at Triton Academy. Ever since I started Santa Paula Adult Transition, that has been going away. I have not been doing that much, and it has been going away. It got to the point where I don't even do that anymore, and I have some reasons why. Well, here's my 2017 baseball trophy at Montalvo. I got at Montalvo when I played at Montalvo Little League in Ventura for baseball in 2017. I was the Angels division. That's why it's red. And you know what's funny? I was the Angels division, and you know what's funny? I prefer the Dodgers, even though I was the Angels division for 2017. I also played another year. You know what's funny? I was not any one of those teams. I was Purple Challengers. Here's my 2018 baseball medal. This is what I got for baseball 2018. You know what's funny? I prefer the Dodgers is my favorite baseball team. You know what's funny? I was never the Dodgers. I was only the Angels for 2017 and Purple Challengers for 2018. And 2019, I got a student art exhibit reward medal thing. Now, as you can see, these are, by now they should be vintage. Well, I mean, this was like last decade, back in the 2010s. These are Auto Run medals. These are all 4 Auto Run medals I've won during the Auto Run. I only went to the Auto Run for like 4 years, and these are the medals. Here's 2014, 2nd annual, 2015, 3rd annual, 2016, 4th annual, 2017, 5th annual. As you can see, the 2015, 2016, 2017 one, look at the jigsaw puzzle pieces. They look exactly identical. But the 2014 one, compared to this one and this one. The jigsaw puzzle pieces on the 2014 one look different than the 2015, 2016, and 2017 one. It's kind of interesting that the 2014 one is the only one that looks like this, even though the 2015, 2016, and 2017 all look like this. It's funny. It's the only one that looks like this, which is kind of interesting. I just noticed when I took those, when I found those. Now I'm gonna refer that these are vintage Auto Run medals because they're old from like the 2010s. Yeah, they're vintage. So here are my posters. As you can see, I have a Sonic Prime poster right here. Sonic Prime. And I have a Sonic Frontiers poster here. I have a small Sonic Movie 3, some Pokemon poster, a life-size Pikachu poster. I have a Super Mario Bros. Poster right here. Not only that, guess what? I have a Sonic Adventure 2 poster. And now here's the, I don't know why there's a 15th anniversary. No, Sonic Adventure 2 came out for the 10th anniversary. I don't know why there's a 15th. But it makes sense why there's a Dreamcast logo, because it came out for the Dreamcast. Well, I mean, there was also Sonic Adventure 2 Battle that came out for the GameCube. But this just says Sonic Adventure 2, so it makes sense why there's a Dreamcast logo right there. And there's Sega, Sonic Team, and the game rating logo. And now, here's the big Sonic Movie 3 poster. Yes, I saw this movie on January 1st, 2025. You guys remember I talked about this. Now, here are the video game consoles and controllers. And there's a DVD player. I don't know why it doesn't want to read any, for whatever reason this DVD player right there doesn't want to read any discs. I don't know why. Here's a GameCube controller right here, PS4 controller, and a couple Wii controllers, or what they call as Wiimotes. And here's the consoles. There's a Nintendo Wii, a Nintendo GameCube, and a PlayStation 4. And there's a Nintendo Wii steering wheel, a nunchuck, and a sensory bar. And here are my shirts. I have the PlayStation shirt, a couple Sonic the Hedgehog shirts. Here. Here's Shadow, one of them Shadow, Sonic Knuckles Shadow, Sonic Knuckles Shadow again, Sonic 30th Anniversary, Sonic Prime, Sonic X Shadow Generations, Sonic Superstars, Sonic Frontiers, and now Super Mario. I also have Super Mario Bros. Shirts. Here's all the Super Mario Bros. Characters, Super Mario Bros. Movie, Mario Kart, and now Pokemon. There's the Pokemon shirts, and that is pretty much all the Dream Pop Culture shirts I have. Now I also have a General Motors Chevrolet t-shirt, which also has the General Motors logo right here, which I think is kind of cool. And last but not least, a Santa Paula Cruise Night t-shirt. Yeah, there's the back of it. Now, here's all the games, which I have all for the Nintendo Wii. I have Sonic Colors, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, Sonic Unleashed, Sega Superstars Tennis, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, Hello Kitty Seasons, Mario Kart Wii, Super Mario Galaxy, Lego Stars The Complete Saga, Lego Indiana Jones The Original Adventures, Lego Stars 3 The Clone Wars, Just Dance 4, Wipeout, all for the Nintendo Wii. And now I have Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, Sonic Gems Collection, and Sonic Mega Collection for the Nintendo GameCube. And I have Sonic Superstars, Sonic Frontiers, and Sonic Origins Plus for the PS5. Sonic Superstars, Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Colors Ultimate, Team Sonic Racing, Sonic Forces for the PS4, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform, Sonic Generations, and Sonic the Hedgehog, the 2006 video game, or people refer as Sonic 06, all for the PlayStation 3. Sonic Riders, Shadow the Hedgehog, the 2005 video game, Sonic Heroes, and Sonic Mega Collection Plus for the PlayStation 2. And Sonic Rush and Sonic Classic Collection for the Nintendo DS. And last but not least, Sonic Forces for the Nintendo Switch. And guess what? Not only that, I'm also going to get Team Sonic Racing for the Nintendo Switch. That's coming either like tomorrow or the next day. Either tomorrow or the next day. Here's what the covers look like now. They look like right now. Look at that. This is what they look like. This is the biggest one, so I have to reach more. See? And yeah, there it is. And there is a smoke detector right here. Here's my collection of Sonic the Hedgehog IDW Publishing graphic novels. So far I have Volume 5, Volume 10, Volume 15, and Volume 16. Here's some Sanrio Hello Kitty and Friends, which is more like it's just based off Sanrio. Yeah, some Sanrio cards, and I have some Sonic the Hedgehog cards as well. And now, here are all my Sonic the Hedgehog action figures. All these action figures I've gotten in 2024 and 2025 so far. So far, I have Sonic the Hedgehog. See him right here. Tails the Fox, aka Miles Tails Power. See this right here. Knuckles the Echidna. Amy Rose. Shadow the Hedgehog. And no, but Sega has referred to the year 2024 as the year of Shadow, which is Fearless Year of Shadow the Hedgehog. Here's the Shadow the Hedgehog action figure. That's what it looks like. Rouge the Bat. Silver the Hedgehog. Yes, Silver the Hedgehog. This is what he looks like. Blaze the Cat. And Cream the Rabbit. Last one, Cream the Rabbit. So these are all the Sonic the Hedgehog main series action figures I have. Sonic the Hedgehog modern main series action figures I have. I have Sonic, I have Tails, I have Knuckles, I have Amy, I have Shadow, I have Rouge, I have Silver, I have Blaze, and I have Cream. Now moving on to the Sonic Prime figures. I just have Sonic, Knuckles, and Shadow for Sonic Prime. I have the Sonic Prime Sonic Prime Knuckles, and Sonic Prime Shadow. Yes, Sonic Prime Shadow. And now moving on to the Super Mario Bros. Figures. And yes, I just have only Mario. Yes, just Mario so far. No one else, just Mario so far. So, here's all the extra stuff right here. Here's all the extra things. Right now, I have a Hello Kitty plushie right here. Yeah, literally a Hello Kitty plushie I got during one of my social group days. Got during my social group. And I have a My Melody small backpack thing. A My Melody small backpack. And I have... And I also have some stuff that came with my Sonic figures. Yes, I also have some stuff that came with my Sonic figures as well. Yes, literally, my Sonic figures as well. Yes, stuff that came with my Sonic figures. And there's also some Sanrio stuff, like I got this Hello Kitty Christmas ornament when I went to Universal City Walk for my birthday on November 25th, 2024. I got this time. This, oh my, I got this on my 25th, not 25th, on my 19th birthday at Universal City Walk on November 25th, 2024, even though my birthday was actually November 28th, 2024. Even though I turned 19 that year. Here's all my extra stuff, and here's a Sonic thing. Yes. Here's all this stuff. And now, I also have this diecast motor coach bus right here. Like right here. Here's what it looks like. This is something that my grandma bought me. My grandma somehow was nice to me and bought me this thing. Because I wanted a diecast motor coach bus. And this is pretty much a diecast motor coach bus. So now, here's my TV. So far it's on a screen, on the Roku City screensaver. That's kind of like pinkish, purplish, bluish. Here's my Polar Pop that I'm still drinking right now. Here's a thing I got from Santa Barbara during my trip to Santa Barbara. Like, remember when I told you guys and you guys found out that I posted on the Instagram that I took an Amtrak train to Santa Barbara and an Amtrak bus back to Ventura County? During that trip, I got this thing right here. And here's some food I got at school. Here's a Sonic the Hedgehog tumbler bottle and a 90s based tumbler bottle. Here's some Dream Pop Culture. And here's some more Sonic collectors things. Here's some Sonic the Hedgehog socks. A Sonic the Hedgehog classic version of Sonic the Hedgehog, classic Sonic, Mr. Potato Head. And here's some classic Sonic stuff and a Sonic the Hedgehog pen. So, last but not least, here's what the light switch in my room looks like. And this is what the outlets look like in my room. So, did you guys like this video? If you did, give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos and shorts of Andrew T1G5. Now, it's time to continue on with the video. So, bye.
So, what are Andrew Thompson's next plans for the future? So, Andrew Thompson's plan for 2025 was, he was going to enjoy the year, which he is doing right now. He was going to collect more Dream Pop Culture merch, which he has been working on. He was going to spot more Sonic stuff, which he has some more Sonic things. Now, what's next? Next plan is, Andrew Thompson is going to make the 2025 summer a nice and nostalgic summer, and he is going to create more content for all internet users on YouTube and Instagram that will be appealing. By all of this is over, it should be late 2025, and by then, Andrew Thompson should be ready to have a great and nostalgic year for 2026, which 2025 kind of is right now. So, every year starting 2025 is going to be one of the most top years in history. So, Andrew Thompson's next video games for his Nintendo Wii collection. So far, Andrew Thompson has Sonic Colors, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, Sonic Unleashed, Sega Superstars Tennis, Sonic Riders Zero Gravity, Hello Kitty Seasons, Mario Kart Wii, and Super Mario Galaxy. Now, Andrew Thompson's next video games will be Wii Sports, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and Animal Crossing City Folk. Andrew Thompson's next plan for Marrow Games. So, Andrew Thompson's next plan for Marrow Games is, Andrew Thompson is going to get some GameCube games from Marrow Games. So, how is Andrew Thompson going to get that much money? Well, it's going to take some work and effort to get there. Andrew Thompson's plan for the 2025 Provencio family reunion. So, the 2025 Provencio family reunion is going to be in late June 2025. So, what are Andrew Thompson's plans? We will see later in 2025, just before June 2025. So, thinking beyond the summer of 2025, what will Andrew Thompson do in 2026? So, by 2026, the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise will have its 35th anniversary. So, what will Andrew Thompson do at that time? Well, there definitely should be merch coming out for the Sonic the Hedgehog 35th anniversary, but what will come out? We will see later on. Note, 2026 also marks the 20th anniversary of Silver the Hedgehog, and the 25th anniversary of Shadow the Hedgehog. So, in 2026, Sonic will be 35 years old, Shadow will be 25 years old, and Silver will be 20 years old. So, 2026 will be a big milestone for both the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise and Sega itself, and even IDW Publishing. So, what is Andrew Thompson going to do by then? Just wait and see later on in the 2020s.
Hey everyone, it is Andrew T1235 here, and this is another part of the BlueCharge video 2. Alright, so far, if you made it this far to the BlueCharge video 2, then leave in the comments below, because guess what? You're halfway done. You've yeah, you know. But anyways, I'm going to tell you something. My thought process of Dorothy Boswell School, and what do I think of it, and what do I think of it? Well, here's the thing. And you want to know how I really first started going to Dorothy Boswell School in the first place? Like how that thought ever first came up, that I wanted to go to Dorothy Boswell School. I needed to go there badly. It all started on a gloomy day at Santa Paula High School. It was that day, February 26, 2024, when that year all Mondays were minimum days for Santa Paula High School, and unfortunately that Monday was not a minimum day for whatever reason. And guess what? That day, the fire alarm went off. And that really startled the crap out of me. Yeah, that really surprised me. I was tormented good. Yeah, so and ever since that happened, things went weird. That day was really weird. Yeah, ever since that happened, I've realized that Santa Paula Adult Transition, it just has too many weird things. When I got tormented and stuff, and now it got to the point where I was I had enough of this. I could not do it. I could not be in this program anymore. I'm now going to Boswell. So I talked to my mom about sending me to Boswell. And another reason why I left Santa Paula Adult Transition in the first place was because of Brighton stuff. Too many Brighton stuff. Too many things from the 1920s, 1930s, 1940s, and 1950s. Too much 1920s, 30s, 40s fashion. It's just, I could not take it anymore. It's just, no. That fashion was just too old for me. I don't like it. So what I ended up doing? I ended up saying I want to go to Dorothy Boswell School, and now I had enough. So then on March 28th, 2024, I toured Dorothy Boswell School, and they said we do clubs, we do student store, we do a newsletter, and yeah, I did it. I did all that stuff, and yeah. So I spent the rest of the 2023-2024 school year at Santa Paula Adult Transition. And yeah. And ever since all that happened, it's been a year since all that happened. And guess what? And now what do I think of Dorothy Boswell School? Yeah, the reason why I went to Dorothy Boswell School in the first place was so I could have that re-experience of Triton Academy, because at the time I really missed Triton Academy. I really missed the stuff Triton Academy, like how Triton Academy was on me. So I decided to go to Dorothy Boswell School, this re-experience, because the students were so actively fun, and like the students, it was just perfect. So I decided to go to Dorothy Boswell School to re-experience all that again. And now I've been going to Dorothy Boswell School for a year now. And what do I think of it? Well, it's much slower than Triton Academy. Dorothy Boswell School is much slower, much smaller. The students are not as actively fun. And I thought Dorothy Boswell School would just be a Triton Academy, but with wheelchairs. But no, it was much slower than Triton. The students were not as actively fun. There wasn't as much pop culture. Like I could remember there was no pop culture at Santa Paula Adult Transition. But at Dorothy Boswell School, at least there's some, but just not as much as Triton. And usually the pop culture is like 2000s and 2010s Disney and Pixar culture. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted like modern 2020s video game pop culture, like Sega, Nintendo, and also wanted a little bit of that Sanrio too, and even Pokemon. But no, as soon as I went to Dorothy Boswell School, things did not turn out the same as Triton. The students were not as actively fun. Like the students at Boswell were just not the same as the students at Triton. And it was much slower, and it was much smaller. And plus, there's not as much students at Boswell than there is at Triton. And yeah, the culture's older. It's just not the same. And they don't do their entertainment the same too. And now I'm having to deal with this really one student that really annoys the crap out of me. But hey, you know what? Over time, when I was going to Dorothy Boswell School, just before up this moment where I'm recording right now, I've realized don't focus on your continuous triggers at school. Focus on your goals. And yes, I am getting a California State ID pretty soon. And I can't wait to do it so I can get the Ventura College ID and also take the blue VCTC buses. So, I'm going to bounce you guys out. 3, 2, 1, bye.
So, thinking beyond both 2025 and 2026, what will Andrew Thompson do in 2027? Well, in 2027, Andrew Thompson is going to graduate from post-secondary at Dorothy Boswell School in Ventura. So, Andrew Thompson has learned something about adulthood. There is always going to be annoying people and kids, no matter where you go. Whether it's a person younger, your generation, or older than you, there is always going to be really stupid and annoying people of all ages in adulthood. That is something that Andrew Thompson has learned in post-secondary. So, Andrew Thompson has realized it. Now, he is going to stay in post-secondary until 2027. So, Andrew Thompson's plans starting the summer of 2025 are going to be long-lasting life moments in his whole life. So, what are Andrew Thompson's plans and events starting in the summer of 2025? So, in late June 2025, we are going to have the 2025 Provencio family reunion. During the summer of 2025, Andrew Thompson is going to collect Sonic and Sanrio merch and video games. In August 2025, Andrew Thompson is going to start the 2025-2026 school year. In late November 2025, early December 2025, Andrew Thompson is going back to Universal City Walk in Los Angeles. Starting on January 1st, 2026, Andrew Thompson is going to enjoy 2026 and make a safer New Year's Eve. Throughout 2026, Andrew Thompson is going to be on the internet looking for Sonic and Sanrio content, collect merch, video games, listen to some music and do much more of that cool stuff. If Andrew Thompson does all of that from May 2025 to January 2028, then he is going to have some good history of 2020's nostalgia and some good recaps. So, how is Andrew Thompson going to start doing that? Well, we are in April 2025 right now, so it should take about some months to get that development. Then by June 2026, we should have some stuff from April 2025 to June 2026 in. So, how is that going to happen? Well, Andrew Thompson will improve much more. So, thinking beyond 2027, what will Andrew Thompson's plans be in 2028? We don't know yet. In 2028, Andrew Thompson will be out of Dorothy Boswell School in Ventura, so his post-secondary career will be over. Isn't that exciting? So, what are Andrew Thompson's plans for 2027? Well, we know one plan in 2027, and that is Andrew Thompson graduating post-secondary from Dorothy Boswell School in Ventura, but that is the one and only plan as of right now, May 2025. "2025 Andrew T12345 videos." Did you like this video? If you did, then give this video a like, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos of Andrew T12345. The end.